Ladies and gentlemen, every day begins with a choice. The choice to stay in bed, wrapped in the comfort of sleep, or the choice to wake up, to face the day, and make it your own. It is in those early morning hours that the world is quiet, still, and full of potential. At 4 a.m., while the world sleeps, you have the opportunity to reshape your life. Waking up at 4 a.m. is an act of taking ownership over your life. It is a choice that sets you apart from those who are content with living on autopilot. Most people wake up to the noise and chaos of the world. They respond to what is happening around them rather than dictating what happens in their own lives. But waking up at 4 a.m. gives you the chance to change that. It gives you the opportunity to take control of your day before the world tries to take control of you. In those early hours, you are the master of your time. The world is still sleeping, and everything is quiet. There is no rush to get anywhere, no pressure to meet deadlines, no distractions pulling your attention in multiple directions. It's just you, in the stillness of the morning, able to think clearly, reflect on your goals, and take deliberate action. This time is precious because it allows you to start the day on your terms. When you wake up early, you are creating a foundation of peace and clarity that can carry you through the rest of the day. You don't have to immediately jump into work or productivity. The first moments of your day can be dedicated to meditation, prayer, or journaling, whatever helps center your mind and soul. It's about creating a space where you can reconnect with yourself before the world demands your attention. This practice of self-reflection is invaluable because it gives you a sense of purpose and direction. It allows you to make decisions from a place of inner peace, not from a place of reaction or fear. When you wake up at 4 a.m., you are signaling to yourself that you are committed to your growth. You are telling yourself that you are willing to invest in yourself, in your dreams, and in your future. It's easy to get caught up in the day chaos and forget why you're working so hard. But when you wake up early, you remind yourself of your purpose. You can focus on the bigger picture and take the necessary steps to move closer to your goals. Every small action taken in the quiet of the morning becomes a building block toward the life you want to create. This time of the morning is not just about getting a head start on your to-do list. It's about creating a mindset that you can carry with you throughout the day. When you wake up early, you are training your mind to prioritize what is important. You are developing the mental discipline to resist distractions and stay focused on your objectives. The more consistently you wake up early, the more you will strengthen your ability to stay focused on what matters most, both in the morning and throughout the rest of your day. The power of waking up at 4 a.m. lies in the fact that it gives you the time to create momentum. The quiet hours of the morning are the perfect opportunity to tackle your most important tasks without interruption. You can read, plan, create, or work on something that will push you closer to your dreams. These early hours can make a huge difference in the long term, because they set the tone for how you approach your day. When you wake up early and take proactive steps toward your goals, you are building the momentum necessary to accomplish more. There is also something incredibly empowering about waking up when most people are still asleep. It reminds you that you are in control. You are not waiting for someone to give you permission to succeed. You are taking the initiative to create the life you want. In those quiet hours, you are investing in your own growth, and that investment pays off over time. The more you wake up early, the more you will see the results of your hard work. You will feel stronger, more focused, and more capable of handling whatever challenges come your way. Waking up at 4 a.m. is about committing to your future. It's about dedicating yourself to becoming the person you want to be. It's not about doing more or working harder for the sake of it, but about making your life intentional. It's about setting aside time each day to focus on your growth and well-being. When you wake up early, You are taking the first step toward building a life that aligns with your dreams and aspirations. You are choosing to invest in yourself and in your future, and that is one of the most powerful decisions you can make. When you wake up at 4 a.m., the first thing you will notice is the calmness and quiet that surrounds you. It is as though the world is still asleep, waiting for you to rise and take charge. This stillness provides the perfect environment for clarity. In these moments, the noise of daily life emails, calls, notifications has not yet begun to intrude on your thoughts. The peace allows you to think deeply, to process the thoughts and feelings that might have been clouded by the busyness of the previous day. This time of the morning becomes your opportunity for self-reflection. Many of us go through our days on autopilot, reacting to external stimuli, rushing from one task to another, and neglecting to check in with ourselves. But at 4 a.m., there is space to do just that. You have time to ask yourself important questions. What do I want to achieve today? How am I feeling? Am I on the right path? It is in these quiet moments that you can reconnect with your deeper desires and your purpose. This self-reflection is a powerful tool because it allows you to make decisions and take actions that are aligned with your true values. Self-reflection in the early hours also gives you the chance to plan with intention. Many people plan their day in a rushed manner, trying to squeeze everything into their calendar and tackling tasks as they come. But waking up at 4 a.m. allows you to approach your day with a strategic mindset. You can take the time to prioritize your tasks and focus on what truly matters. By reflecting on your goals and objectives in the morning, you ensure that your actions are purposeful and aligned with your long-term vision. This is a crucial part of making progress because it allows you to stay focused and prevent distractions from derailing your productivity. It is during this time that you are able to assess the previous day's actions and make adjustments. Maybe you were not able to accomplish everything you had planned the day before, or perhaps you found that you were distracted by something that wasn't really important. Waking up early gives you the space to review and recalibrate. It is a chance to look at your successes and setbacks with a clear perspective to determine what worked and what didn't. This helps you refine your approach and ensures that you are continuously improving and moving forward. Another key benefit of waking up at 4 a.m. is the time it gives you to focus on personal growth. Without distractions, you have the ability to work on yourself, whether it is through reading, journaling, or learning. You can read a book that inspires you, write down your thoughts, or plan for future endeavors. This is not about being productive in the traditional sense of checking off items from a to-do list. It is about investing in your mind, your body, and your spirit. You can do something that nurtures your growth and helps you develop into the person you want to be. Waking up early also gives you a sense of control. The world is still asleep, and it feels as if the day is yours to shape. In those early hours, you are not beholden to anyone or anything. There are no external expectations pulling at you, and no obligations demanding your attention. This time becomes a sanctuary, a moment when you can focus solely on yourself and your goals. It is a moment where you can define your own path and set your own pace, without being influenced by the rush of the outside world. This sense of control is empowering, as it reminds you that you have the ability to direct your own life. Moreover, waking up at 4 a.m. provides you with the ability to align your day with your most important priorities. By having a quiet, undisturbed space to think, plan, and reflect, you are able to identify what truly matters to you and make sure that these things are at the forefront of your day. Whether it is your personal health, career, relationships, or passions, this quiet time allows you to focus on what is essential and to let go of the distractions that might take away from your true objectives. At the same time, waking up at 4 a.m. offers you a fresh perspective. As the world sleeps, your mind is at its clearest, free from the clutter of the day. You can think without interruption, make decisions with greater clarity, and approach challenges with a renewed sense of purpose. This mental clarity gives you the ability to face the day with confidence and focus. It allows you to take on each task with determination and an open mind, knowing that you are starting the day from a place of inner peace. By waking up at 4 a.m., you are not simply adding extra hours to your day, you are creating a foundation for success. It is a time when you can truly connect with yourself, make thoughtful plans, and focus on what truly matters. The calm and clarity of the early morning hours offer the perfect environment for personal growth, reflection, and progress. In this space, you can cultivate the mindset and the habits necessary for long-term success. Waking up at 4 a.m. is a powerful tool for building discipline. Discipline is the backbone of all success, regardless of the field you are pursuing. It's the ability to push through discomfort, stay focused, and continue working toward your goals even when it's hard. Most people think of discipline as something that only applies to physical tasks or specific areas of life. But discipline is, in reality, a mindset that can permeate every area of your life. From how you manage your time, to how you treat others, to how you approach your long-term goals. Waking up early is one of the most effective ways to develop and strengthen this mental muscle. When you wake up at 4 a.m., you are committing to a level of consistency that many others are not willing to embrace. The world around you is still asleep, and it's easy to feel the pull of comfort and rest. It's tempting to stay in bed, to hit the snooze button, to drift back into sleep. But every time you resist that urge and get out of bed, you are strengthening your self-discipline. You are telling yourself that you are in control, that you can push through discomfort, and that you can take charge of your day and your future. Over time, this small daily act of discipline builds the foundation for a more disciplined life in general. Waking up at 4 a.m. also teaches you to prioritize what is truly important to you. Early mornings are an opportunity to work on personal development, fitness, or creative projects, things that are often neglected in the hustle and bustle of the day. These activities require consistency and focus. If you are dedicated to waking up early every day, you are naturally developing a routine that aligns with your most important goals. This consistency will carry over into other areas of your life. You will become more disciplined in your work, in your relationships, and in how you handle challenges. The habit of waking up early instills a sense of responsibility, as you are choosing to put in the effort every day, regardless of external circumstances or distractions. What's powerful about waking up at 4 a.m. is that it shows you the importance of small daily actions. Many people want to see big changes quickly, but real success is built on the consistent actions you take each day. By waking up early, you are setting yourself up for a productive day, and this daily routine of small actions compounds over time. The more you practice discipline in small areas, like waking up early or committing to morning exercise, the easier it becomes to stay disciplined in larger areas. You begin to recognize that success is not about huge breakthroughs, but about the consistency of the small choices you make day after day. Furthermore, waking up early teaches you that discipline is not about forcing yourself to do things you dislike, but about making choices that align with your values and long-term goals. When you wake up at 4 a.m., you are not just waking up to get things done, you are waking up to invest in your future. This mindset shift is key to maintaining discipline in all areas of your life. Instead of viewing discipline as a chore, you begin to see it as a way of investing in your dreams. This is why waking up at 4 a.m. is so powerful. It is a choice that reflects your commitment to your own personal growth and success. In addition, the habit of waking up at 4 a.m. builds resilience. There will be days when you are tired, when you want to skip your morning routine, when life throws curveballs at you. But it is on these days that your discipline is tested the most. Pushing through those moments, even when you don't feel like it, builds mental strength. You learn that discipline is not about feeling motivated every single day, but about doing what needs to be done even when motivation isn't present. The more you practice this type of resilience, the more you begin to understand that success is not just about talent or opportunities, but about the grit to keep moving forward even when things are tough. Waking up at 4 a.m. also strengthens your time management skills. It forces you to plan ahead and be organized. If you want to get up at 4 a.m. and make the most of your time, you have to be intentional about how you use it. This means that you need to prioritize tasks, set goals, and create a structured routine. By doing this, you are practicing the art of managing your time efficiently. This, in turn, translates into greater productivity in other areas of your life. You learn to stop wasting time and start using it wisely. This sense of time management and focus is a critical component of discipline, and it's something that can be developed by making the commitment to wake up early. Waking up at 4 a.m. fosters a mindset of self-responsibility. When you wake up early, you are not waiting for someone to tell you what to do or how to spend your time. You are taking ownership of your day, your actions, and your future. You are making a conscious decision to take control, and in doing so, you are taking responsibility for the life you want to create. This self-responsibility is key to discipline. It teaches you that success comes from within, and that you have the power to shape your life through the choices you make each day. Waking up at 4 a.m. is a powerful practice in this regard because it constantly reinforces the idea that your future is in your hands. Waking up at 4 a.m. is one of the most powerful ways to build mental strength. Mental strength is about resilience, perseverance, and the ability to push through difficult situations. It's about not letting setbacks or challenges hold you back, but instead using them as opportunities to grow. When you choose to wake up early, you are essentially setting the stage for your mind to become more resilient, more capable, and more focused. This small but significant action teaches you how to overcome your inner resistance and take charge of your day. The act of waking up at 4 a.m. requires you to push through your natural inclination to stay in bed. It's easy to stay under the covers, especially when the comfort of sleep feels so inviting. But every time you resist that temptation and get up, you are strengthening your mental muscles. You are teaching your mind to resist comfort, to embrace discomfort, and to prioritize long-term goals over short-term pleasures. This is the essence of mental strength, the ability to make decisions that serve your growth, even when they are not the easiest or most comfortable choices. Moreover, waking up early helps you develop the mental discipline to stay focused throughout the day. The first decision you make when you wake up is critical. It sets the tone for the rest of your day. If you choose to stay in bed or hit the snooze button, you are telling your brain that it's okay to procrastinate, to delay, and to give in to momentary desires. But when you make the decision to get up at 4 a.m., you are training your mind to prioritize what matters most. This builds a mental framework where you become accustomed to resisting distractions and staying focused on your objectives, which helps to build long-term mental resilience. Waking up early also teaches you how to embrace discomfort. Mental strength is built when you learn to face discomfort head on and not back down. Waking up at 4 a.m. is uncomfortable for most people, especially at first. Your body is tired and your mind is resisting. But this is where growth happens. The more you push through these moments of discomfort, the more you begin to realize that you are capable of handling discomfort in other areas of your life. Whether it's in your work, relationships, or personal goals, you begin to understand that discomfort is often the gateway to growth. By waking up early, you are training your mind to endure discomfort, which, over time, builds resilience and strength. In addition, waking up early creates space for you to think and reflect. The quiet hours of the morning are ideal for clear thinking. Without the distractions of the world around you, you can check in with yourself, evaluate your progress, and recalibrate your goals. This reflection process helps you build mental clarity. It allows you to approach challenges from a place of calm and focus, rather than reacting emotionally or impulsively. Mental strength is about staying calm under pressure and making decisions based on rational thought. Waking up at 4 a.m. creates the mental space to sharpen this skill. Furthermore, waking up at 4 a.m. encourages consistency, which is another critical component of mental strength. Consistency is the key to achieving any long-term goal, whether it's related to fitness, career, or personal development. By committing to wake up early every day, you are reinforcing the habit of consistency. Each morning you get up at 4 a.m., you are proving to yourself that you can follow through with your commitments even when it's difficult. Over time, this consistency translates into greater mental toughness. You begin to trust yourself more, knowing that you have the discipline to do what you said you would do, no matter how challenging it may seem at first. Waking up at 4 a.m. also helps you build a sense of accomplishment. Starting your day with an act of discipline gives you a sense of achievement before the world even wakes up. This sense of accomplishment boosts your self-esteem and reinforces your belief in your own abilities. Mental strength comes from believing in yourself, and waking up early gives you the chance to prove to yourself, each and every day, that you are capable of more than you think. It's a powerful reminder that you are in control of your actions and your future. Waking up early allows you to make time for personal growth. Whether it's reading, meditation, journaling, or any other self-improvement activity, these early hours can be dedicated to strengthening your mind. You are giving yourself the opportunity to learn, to grow, and to develop mental clarity. This mental growth is essential for resilience, as it equips you with the tools and perspectives needed to handle life's challenges. You are preparing yourself each morning to be better equipped to deal with whatever comes your way throughout the day. Waking up at 4 a.m. is a deliberate act of building mental strength. It requires discipline, resilience, and a commitment to personal growth. By consistently choosing to wake up early, you are training your mind to be stronger, more focused, and more capable of facing challenges. The discomfort you experience in those early hours becomes the foundation for greater mental toughness. Each day, you are reinforcing your ability to stay focused, overcome obstacles, and achieve your goals. Waking up at 4 a.m. is not just about getting an early start. It's about building the mental strength necessary to succeed in every area of your life. Waking up at 4 a.m. offers you the opportunity to focus on what truly matters to you. The early morning hours are quiet and uninterrupted, making it an ideal time to work on the things that often get neglected during the hustle and bustle of the day. It's a time when distractions are minimal, allowing you to prioritize your personal goals without the outside world vying for your attention. This quiet, undisturbed time is crucial because it allows you to dedicate yourself fully to your objectives, whether they are related to personal growth, creativity, or simply getting ahead in your career. One of the main benefits of waking up early is the ability to focus deeply on the task at hand. The world around you is still asleep, and you are free from the usual distractions that consume your day. No phone calls, no emails, no messages. It's just you and your thoughts. This lack of interruption allows you to focus more intensely on what you need to get done. You are not trying to juggle multiple tasks at once or answer emails while trying to finish a report. Instead, you can work in a focused, productive state, which is much more efficient than trying to concentrate amidst distractions. By waking up at 4 a.m., you also create time for uninterrupted work on your passions and long-term goals. Many people struggle to find time to work on personal projects or side ventures, especially after a busy day of work or school. By waking up early, you are giving yourself the gift of time that can be used to nurture your creativity, work on business ideas, write or study. This early start gives you a head start on your goals before the rest of the world catches up. You are making progress on the things that matter most to you, setting the stage for success in the future. In addition, waking up at 4 a.m. helps you establish a solid morning routine. A morning routine is important because it sets the tone for the rest of the day. If you wake up late, you may feel rushed and stressed, trying to get everything done in a short amount of time. This rush can set a negative tone for the rest of your day. However, when you wake up early, you can create a routine that helps you start the day on the right foot. Whether it's exercising, meditating, or reading, a consistent morning routine helps you feel more centered, productive, and prepared for whatever the day brings. This early start gives you control over your day, instead of feeling like you're always reacting to the demands of life. Waking up at 4 a.m. also teaches you the importance of consistency. Creating a habit of waking up early requires discipline, and the more consistently you do it, the easier it becomes. Over time, you will find that waking up early becomes second nature. The consistency of this habit will spill over into other areas of your life. You will begin to prioritize your time better, work with more focus, and get more done in less time. By making the decision to wake up early each day, you are practicing the consistency necessary to achieve long-term success. It may be difficult at first, but over time, the habit becomes ingrained, and you will find it easier to stay on track with your goals. The extra time you gain by waking up early also allows you to work on your health and well-being. This time can be used for exercise, meal prep,